Costa Boda, Wedgwood, the house of tacos.
From your best
Dance
to your not so best.
Jelly jar.
Now everything can look this spotless, even in sunlight, with new Sunlight Automatic Dishwashing Detergent. New Sunlight rinses clearer to fight spots better. So from the Lakers to Lennox, everything looks this spotless, even in sunlight. New Sunlight. Nothing gets glasses more spotless.
Charlie Brown.
They're here. Nissan has the family sedans you don't have to drive, you're glad to drive.
We got the power to make you move. We make you feel like driving. We make you feel like driving.
Sentra, the affordable quality sedan. Stanza, real room and comfort for 5. Maxima, our definition of luxury and performance.
We make you feel like driving. And the name is Nissan.
This is the story of a family and their Maytag dishwasher, of loading and unloading, and another year. Of glittering glassware, all the flatware, mother's china, and another year. Of superb cleaning power, great capacity, quiet operation, and another year. For this is the story of the dishwasher only Maytag builds, and the beginning
of another lonely year.
Maytag, the dependability people.
Family and friends and wonderful food, the way it's supposed to be. You couldn't really eat lunch without Best Foods. You'd miss that perfect rich taste that makes everything else taste perfect too. Best Foods Real Mayonnaise. It's what mayonnaise is supposed to be.
Young people from all walks of life have volunteered to take part in a frightening experiment.
Next.
For a short time each day, they are allowing their brains to be altered. Altered to the degree that paranoia has been induced. Altered to cause loss of motor functions. Altered to have adverse effects on reproductive organs. Altered to produce heart malfunction and destruction of brain cells to the point of memory loss, and acceleration of the aging process. The most frightening part of this experiment is that it is not an experiment. It's what slowly happens to you when you keep smoking pot. No one has to alter your brain. You've already volunteered to do it to yourself.
Wednesday, they'd be perfect parents.
Since the beginning of time, what have mothers done to calm cranky babies?
Well, I can think of one thing, but we're not equipped for that.
Perfect strangers. And whose party is it?
Oh, gee, for me? Is this man an actor or what?
Head of the class.
Wednesday.
I've discovered Cool Ranch flavored Doritos. You know, if your mom's anything like mine, she likes to know exactly what goes into everything that you eat. So I thought I'd buy her some of the ingredients. There's delicious buttermilk. There's tangy tomatoes. There's zesty onions. Imagine creamy Cool Ranch seasonings and one heck of a crunch.
Cool Ranch flavored Doritos brand tortilla chips. One heck of a taste, one heck of a crunch.
Gee, I feel bad about my mom's car.
If you're in the dark about blinds, let Levolor show you the light. Introducing the world's first Enlighten blind. Enlighten with space-age technology to control light better than ever. Open, every drop of light pours in because the slats are so slim they seem to disappear. Closed, the Enlighten blind stops light cold. Extra slats have been added for better light control and extra privacy. Introducing the Enlighten blind by Levolor, the best-made blind on Earth.
Back in '78, Mazda taught the sports car world a lesson about what you get for what you pay. Well, they're still doing it. This new RX-7 SE comes with a bunch of good stuff, like aluminum wheels. There's power steering, even a stereo, all standard. Not only that, this new RX-7 beats the Porsche 944 to 60, and also beats it by close to 12 grand. I guess old Mazda's still giving them a lesson or two.
the taste of the flame-broiled Whopper. Please signify by raising your right hand. Or your left. Burger King, the best food for fast times.
Queenie will continue in a moment.
To 25 years of adventure.
No.
Of James Bond Wednesday.
Right now, you can get a lot more than low prices when you shop at Lucky. You can get a vacation. Because with receipts totaling $50, you can purchase 2 Continental travel certificates for $89.95 each. You can fly to over 100 cities in the U.S. now through May 25th, 1988. And there are plenty of seats available on every flight. But if you don't act by August 15th, it could be a vacation you'll miss out on.
Hello there, I'm Harold Green. Coming up tonight at 11 on Eyewitness News, a passenger is shot on an RTD bus. There are alarming new disclosures tonight about radar breakdowns at LAX. We'll meet Mia Saro, the young star of Queenie, who reveals the pressures involved in the part. And Rick Dees talks about his sidekick before she got help. Join us at 11 right here on Channel 7.
Come find all the wonders of our country with the people who know Australia best. Australians.
I call Australia home.
For light, easygoing music at work, turn to the light in the middle of the dial. K-Light 100 FM.
The Making of Queenie, tonight on Eyewitness News at 11.
Dear Linda, hope you can make my concert tonight. Love, Michael.
Nothing less than finesse.
Tonight, your hair has to look its best, and it will. You use Finesse.
Feeling beautiful. Nothing less than beautiful. Nothing less than finesse.
Finesse Conditioner. The perfect conditioning whether your hair needs a little or a lot.
Nothing less than finesse.
This is so good.
Yeah, I bet.
Taste the indulgence of Dole fruit and cream bars. Real fresh fruit, real luscious cream, real delicious.
Do we have any more?
That's the nature of dough.
Kodak's new K80 camera.
It's all you need in 35 for pictures that just come alive.
Por favor. Focus automática.
Automática. Kodak's newest 35.
Oh, I want that picture.
I want that camera.
Get your spaghetti ready. Get ready for new Ragu Thick and Hearty Spaghetti Sauce. Our thickest, heartiest sauce ever. Made with lots of plump, juicy tomatoes. Special seasonings and spices for a zesty, full-bodied tomato taste. Now your spaghetti's ready. New Ragu Thick and Hearty. Our thickest, heartiest sauce ever.
Pardon me, folks. How do you like your new Ford Aerostar?
Oh, it's great.
Think you can tell me about it in less than 30 seconds?
Well, it does so many things. We take the kids to school.
We go to the drive-in movie.
We tow the boat.
And the dirt bikes. We brought the new table home.
Helped your sister move.
Took my French club to the airport. Sometimes we sleep in it.
I drove it to the prom. The kids listen to their music in it.
I can carry the fellas to the golf course.
We took
Sorry, you're out of time.
I didn't get a toy.
Ford Aerostar.
2 extraordinary specials are coming to ABC. Monday, May 18th, 100 years of outstanding memories.
Stuff that dreams are made of.
In a 3-hour unforgettable event, the stars light up the stage for the town that lit up the screen. Happy birthday, Hollywood, Monday, May 18th.
And on Tuesday, it's the American Comedy Awards.
Grab the TV and feel the power of comedy. You know what I mean.
The people who make us laugh finally get what they deserve.
Mud will be flung tonight.
Special appearances by George Carlin, Whoopi Goldberg, Pee Wee Herman, Eddie Murphy, Lily Tomlin, and more. The American Comedy Awards live Tuesday, May 19th. ABC makes special again.
Stay tuned for scenes from the conclusion of Queenie.
Fathers, sons, daughters, friends, the dreams of a nation you fought to defend.
Over the last 2 years, your donations to the Coors Veterans Memorial Scholarship Fund have helped over 1,000 sons and daughters of American veterans go to college. Look for the Coors Memorial Day display. More dreams are waiting.
And though time has passed, it's clear to see we remember.
When you make a McDonald's McDLT fresh on the spot, you make a great hamburger.
When you put it together, fresh on the spot, you make McDLT taste so crisp and hot. Hot sizzling beef, a cool side too, but it's not McDLT without a hand from you.
Because you make McDLT, it's never soggy, never wilted.
It's a good time for the great taste. You make a great hamburger. A McDonald's.
Medical news from Nuprin. Moments ago, a medical study reported the best news for tough headaches in over 10 years. Beyond regular strength aspirin, beyond extra strength Tylenol, there's a higher level of pain-relieving strength, Nuprin strength. 2 little Nuprin are stronger than extra strength Tylenol, so Nuprin stops headaches better. And remember, Nuprin is gentler to your stomach than aspirin. For strength beyond extra strength Tylenol, Nuprin strength.
Jeep Cherokee has just been reborn. It can now be ordered with a 4-liter, 6-cylinder, 173-horsepower engine. Nothing in Cherokee's class even comes close. In fact, with this engine and a choice of 2 or 4 doors and 2 shift-on-the-fly 4-wheel drive systems, you could say nothing's in Cherokee's class.
Now get 3.9 financing or up to $600 cash back on select Jeep Cherokees.
In the news tonight, Mother's Day takes its toll at the phone company. Mia Sara, the young star of Queenie, reveals the biggest challenge of her role. And a well-known radio personality makes a comeback after a mysterious disappearance.
Hundreds are arrested in the Nevada desert. There are new revelations about daily breakdowns in the radar of planes at LAX. And a passenger is shot while riding on an RTD bus this afternoon.
Next on Eyewitness News.
Tomorrow.
That one's a star. Has Koenig proposition here?
You can trust me. It's you I want.
And fame, and fortune, and your name in lights.
Maybe if you took your mind off that little tart.
If she is capable of murder, she is capable of absolutely anything.
I've got $25 million riding on you. Do you understand?
I see her hand.
The conclusion of Queenie. Tomorrow.
This is Jed Duval. Sharks may hold the key to saving millions of dollars for the airline industry. We'll tell you why tomorrow on World News This Morning before Good Morning America.
This is Joan London.
And Charles Gibson.
Tomorrow on Good Morning America, New York Yankee superstar Dave Winfield.
And Liza Minnelli helps celebrate Hollywood's 100th birthday.
Join us tomorrow on Good Morning America.
A Tuesday, has the romance gone out of Dave and Maddie's lives? Don't miss Moonlighting. Then a powerful drama that bends the limits of your imagination. Written by Harold Pinter and directed by Robert Altman. John Travolta and Tom Conti co-star in The Dumb Waiter, Tuesday. Watch the Weekend Report tonight on most of these ABC stations.
Beechcraft West in Fresno installed a 24-hour emergency phone system.
We have the tire. You got it?
While their idea was
Hello?
good,
Hello? Hello?
their
What's
old
happening?
phone system wasn't good enough to make it work.
Just lost another customer.
So they turned to John Dozier of Pacific Bell.
I really thought about their problem, and I recommended Syntrex. You just can't beat it for reliability. It's that good. The Syntrex system plugged Beechcraft right into our network, and it's worked out great for them because we take care of the worry.
Something's stirring, and there's no denying its energy. Its arrival. This phenomenon goes by the name of Daytona. The brand new front-wheel drive Dodge Daytona. Be prepared for even more excitement per mile. Dodge Daytona. Dodge, setting new standards of performance.
Release your inhibitions and let your fantasies run wild. Uncover the secrets of a sexy marriage. Monday on Eyewitness News at 11, only on 7.
Number 1 in Southern California. Channel 7, KABC TV, Los Angeles. Now, the Southland's leading news, Eyewitness News at 11.
Your last flight into LAX may have been done with faulty radar. Good evening. Here's the latest at 11 on this Sunday night. New revelations on the aging radar system at Los Angeles International. The Orange County Registrar says that maintenance records going back several years show evidence of radar breakdowns almost once a day in the 7 months following the Cerritos air disaster. Some of the unscheduled outages have lasted as long as 6 hours. During the outages, controllers have been forced to switch from one trouble-plagued radar system to another. Now, a spokesman for the technicians who service the radar systems claims the breakdowns are a danger because they distract controllers in a job where constant attention must be focused on the radar screens. The FAA, however, denies that a safety problem exists, saying most of the problems on the maintenance logs were minor, and there were only 14 outages last year, even less this year. In fact, the FAA says a weekly radar complaint meeting was scheduled last week because there were no complaints. Nevertheless, the FAA admits that maintenance headaches could return any time. New state-of-the-art radar is scheduled for installation next year, and it is expected to be virtually trouble-free, but they have their fingers crossed. Joanne.
Harold, for families of the Polish plane crash victims yesterday, today was a day of mourning and of prayer. Among the 183 who died were 19 U.S. citizens and 19 Polish citizens living in the U.S. Church services were held today in New Jersey and other cities where the victims lived. The Soviet-built Ilyushin 62 jetliner plunged into a forest yesterday, less than an hour after takeoff from Warsaw, bound for New York. 2 engines caught fire, and the pilot tried for 25 minutes to keep the plane aloft as he headed back to the Warsaw airport. He was only a few miles short of his goal when the crash took place. A black box has been recovered that may shed light on the cause of the crash. Meanwhile, workers are sifting through the rubble, trying to recover the bodies.
Joanne, around 2,000 people held a Mother's Day protest at the nuclear test site in Nevada today. It was one of the largest demonstrations yet at that facility. Calling themselves Mothers and Others, some of the demonstrators walked across a boundary line into the site and were immediately arrested. They were then bussed 2 miles away, given trespassing citations, and released. Well, some returned to be cited again. More than 740 citations were issued today. Actor Martin Sheen called the event a big success.
And this is the largest demonstration in the history of the test site, so I'm very moved and impressed with the dedication and very encouraged.
Sheen was among those cited for trespassing today. He was also arrested in a previous demonstration. Earlier this month, county officials announced that nuclear protesters would no longer be arrested, only cited because of a growing backlog of cases in the local courts there. Police in South Los Angeles